Hey everybody! Welcome to Zens-day Wednesday, live on Chaos and Order, art by Susan Holt. That's me. Today is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, my friends. My husband is going to help me out this evening, so he may or may not make an appearance on camera. But he's having audio difficulties because I'm going to paint a monthly painting for you tonight. I'm going to do the pour painting. Hi, Patty Joe. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Cindy. Ooh, all my girlfriends. Fantastic. Good to see you, ladies. So we're going to do the monthly pour painting today for our monthly painting, which is going to be fantastic. I see Jennifer's here. Hi, Jennifer. Before I get started with all of that, though, I'm going to remind you, for those of you who are watching in replay, if you are watching, go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments so I know you are here. And, oh, I see Sheila's with us. Hi, Sheila. Thanks for joining us tonight. When you comment in replay, because I hope you will, be as specific as you can about what part of the video you are commenting on or asking about. Okay, sorry, hubby's having audio issues right there. So be as specific as you can in replay so that I know exactly what you're talking about. I see Marcy is here and John is here. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are live, thank you for being here. For those of you who watch in replay, thank you for being here. If you comment and Chris and I miss it tonight, I will go back later and rewatch this, and I will get to your comments after. Because if I miss you, I don't want to miss you. I want to make sure that I get to you. So that's part of the reason why Chris is here with me tonight, is he is going to be reading your comments and questions to me, while I am pouring the monthly painting. And that'll be fun. John is here, John G. So he may have some fun questions. He's always an interesting friend to have around. For those of you who missed it, May the 4th be with you. Today is May 4th, Star Wars Day. If everybody can hear me okay, go ahead and down on the right-hand corner of your screen, there's the thumbs up, there's a heart. Give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. That way I know you hear me and I haven't just been talking to thin air this entire time. I think Larry is here with us. Hi, Larry. Thanks for joining me tonight. And this is the painting I poured last week for you. Looks really cool. It's just black and white and gold. That's all it is. I'm planning on putting a dot spiral, or maybe a half a spiral up there, and maybe a half or a small one down here. We'll see what happens in the next week or so when I get that going. So stay tuned for that. Let me put this down and we'll get started with the painting. All right. So today at 2 p.m. I asked you for some color choices. And I haven't seen any hearts or likes come up yet. Have you seen hearts or likes? You have? Oh, excellent. Hubby has seen the hearts and likes. Thank you, everybody. That way I know you hear me.
Jennifer says it's even more impressive in person.
Oh, thank you. Jennifer says the painting I just showed you was even more impressive in person. She was over for dinner last night and got to see a lot of new things. Right. Today, the poll that worked for some of you and didn't work for others of you came out at 2 p.m. And you all chose a black background with green, blue, and purple for the colors and copper for the metallic. So I am going to take all of these over. I already have the canvas over there prepped and ready to go. I am going to also take my magical notebook that has my notes in it because I have a couple of things I want to chat with you about while we're over there. So here we go. And I'm going to have to make 2 trips. I'm going to have to make a trip over the dog. Hello! There I am on the other side of my glove. All right, let me put you down. I'll go get the other paint. And then we will start painting on this. I think it's let's see. It is an 18 by 24 canvas, so it's nice and big. Excited to do this one. All right, go get the other paint. Okay. I'll hold it like that. I'm gonna rearrange the camera, so for those of you who are a little camera wobbly shy, oh, that was too far. Okay, I think that's gonna do. Fantastic.
Jennifer says, love the big ones.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, my trusty paper towel, because I know I'm gonna need it. And we'll get painting.
Michelle says, me too.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Michelle. Apparently the ladies like the big paintings. It's good to know. I've been doing some small ones for the monthly paintings last couple months, but I was in the mood to get a big one going tonight.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Yeah, right. Hubby says that the dog and the cat are completely confused as to why he's in here. He's a little confused why he's in here too, but because when I pay attention to the canvas, I can't see your comments or questions. So he is very kindly sitting with me tonight, letting me know what you're chatting about.
Jewel says, I love watching you. Jewel says she loves watching you.
Oh, hi, Jewel. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you for saying such a lovely compliment. Very nice. I love painting with you guys, so it's a win-win for everybody. This is actually one of my favorite things to do all month is paint with you.
Michelle asks, is the paint pre-mixed with pouring medium?
Yes, and it has some other stuff in it that I have experimented with that I like. I know everybody kind of has their own pouring recipes that they like to use. So that's all I'm going to tell you.
Is it, she asks if it's Flytrol, glue, water, GAC, and she's not telling, and you're not telling.
I'm not telling. No. I am not telling. If you guys want to go on YouTube and watch people teach pour painting, that's great. I am not teaching pour painting. I am showing you my process and getting to know you and having you get to know me a little bit better by doing these lives. But yeah, I'm not teaching people how to paint. I did that for a while and I really didn't like it. It just frustrated me because I wanted to be painting instead of teaching. So that is why I don't teach how to do this. I'll, tell you what I'm doing, but...
She says fair.
Okay, thanks. I'm glad you think it's fair. I tell you things like I'm about to use the heat gun to pop the bubbles in the paint. That I'll tell you, because it's, kind of standard thing to do. But you guys can... And the thing about pour paintings is you have to find what works for you. I see Diana is with us. Hi, Diana. But you have to find out what works for you, because the reality of any kind of art medium is that my brain is different than yours. My hands are different than yours. My muscular skeletal structure is completely different than yours. So what works for me may not work best for you. So if you want to learn how to do this, experiment, experiment, experiment. I've already done all of that. So this is my process. This is what I do.
Diana says she's glad she's not too late.
Oh, yay. I'm so glad you're here, Diana. So my little heat gun here that I have, I stole from my husband. And one day he came in to use it and he said, hey, can I use the heat gun? And I said, sure. And he went to grab it and it's got the handle completely covered in paint. And he said, maybe I'll just go get one of my own. It was really, really funny. Well, it was funny to me. I don't know how funny it was to him.
Diana said you tried voting with her phone and it didn't work.
Yes, for some reason, some of the polls don't work for some people, but they work for others. And it's super frustrating. There is literally nothing I can do about it, except I know I have some polls coming up, and I've actually made them posts instead of polls so that y'all can just comment on it, and we'll just take the frustration part right out. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I doing? Take a breath. Figure out what I'm doing. Okay.
Stealing art tools from hubby is even better than stealing t-shirts and hoodies, according to Jennifer.
Oh, fantastic. I don't know if they can hear you on my phone when you're talking. Can anybody hear my husband while he's commenting back at you guys or telling me what you're saying? For some reason, the loudest man on the planet is being very quiet when he when he says things. So
Diana says she heard me.
Okay, good. If Diana can hear you, pretty much everybody can hear you, I think.
Okay, they can hear me.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Oh, and Michelle, getting back to your comment or your question. Yes, everything that I need to pour with is already in my bottles. I reuse the bottles from the cheapy paints that I have inherited. So I mix my own paints and then I just reuse the bottles. And mix all the paints and all the stuff that goes with them in the bottles. That way it's easy to grab and shake and get going on a painting. And I decided I'm going to use a really light purple, well, two really light purples tonight, because if I did a darker purple on this black background, it would not show up.
Michelle says the copper is going to be awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Lots of hearts.
I certainly hope so. I don't want too much of this really bright green.
Malachite.
Just a little bit.
It'll look like malachite.
Almost. Chris says it might look like malachite with the really light green. If it's the really light green and the really dark green together, it tends to look a little malachite-ish. And with the blue, it might look like azurite and malachite.
Diana says it might look like verdigris on the copper.
Oh, yeah. That would be really pretty. Okay. I think that is what I'm doing. I didn't pin my hair back today, so I know I'm going to end up with paint in my hair.
Bernard says hi, turned up late.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for joining. Okay.
Michelle says, love the custom concentrator on the hairdryer.
Oh, right. Yeah. that is an ice cream cup. And I like it because unlike the professional concentrators that the hairstylists use, I can squeeze it and make however much air come out that I want. Which is kind of nice when I want to control it. So I had a weird kind of drag mark happen over here, so I am just going to take the opportunity to do something else with it. We'll see how this goes. At this point, it's an experiment. You know, every pour painting is an experiment. Because you really never know what you're going to get.
I told everyone I was glad we had a old glass dining room table that's had more paint on it than food.
Right? It really has. Coming around. Excuse please.
Diana says, cool, there's a waterfall effect.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I said I like the right more than the left, which almost guarantees that you like the left more than the right.
Which is left?
The far side. The side you just ruined.
Well, I may end up scraping this off and doing something else. But we're going to give it a chance here. All right. All right, VIPs, I need your honest opinion. Should I scrape it and do something else? Or should I keep this Franken painting?
Scrape or keep? I'm asking.
Yep.
Cindy says scrape it. Husband says scrape it.
All right. That's 2 for scrape. Anybody for keep?
Susan says scrape. Michelle says it reminds her of a feather. Jennifer says scratch it.
All right. Thank goodness that we are all in agreement tonight, guys.
Marcy says scrape.
I hate it.
I don't think anybody likes it.
Nobody likes it.
It was great until you ruined it.
Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm sorry. We will figure it out.
Michelle says start again. Patty says scrape or something.
This is another reason why I love my palette knife. Scrape it right off.
Kind of like the scrape look.
That's just the canvas showing through the...
Jennifer says glad to see you experiment.
Me too. I like experimenting. I like when it goes well. Better than when it doesn't. But sometimes you end up with something completely unexpected and great. Tonight was not one of those nights, but that's okay. We are going to redo this. Not a problem. There's some chunkies in this paint that I didn't catch too. On the blue. So I may need to go get my little strainer.
Jennifer says she likes the idea of a feather in those colors.
Okay.
That
Well,
Michelle commented earlier.
It is very peacocky colors. So, okay, let me go get my cup and my strainer, and I will do a feather pour for you.
Michelle says she likes the idea of keeping that new base.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I scraped part of it off, and I was like, but there's an awful lot of paint here, and it's really kind of interesting. So we're going to keep that as the background. All right. Hang on real quick while I go get my other equipment, and we'll do a feather pour. If you have any questions for me, you can go ahead and ask them now. Chris is still watching while I'm grabbing stuff, and it would be a great time for you to say, hey, Susan, I have this question for you that I've always been wanting to ask. I see Nyala is here. Hi, Nyala. Thanks for joining me. Okay, I need... All right. Cup and strainer. Kind of like moose and squirrel, only completely different.
Susan Yoakum says she likes the base too. Very unique after this. Great.
Yes. Thank you very much. I do like when we scrape things and the base looks pretty. And now the dog has left. She's like, whatever. The dog has whatevered. And she's off.
Jennifer laughed. Oh.
So if you've been here for a while with me, you know that Jennifer is my best friend. She has a key to the house and she comes over every Tuesday night and I cook family dinner. And this week she came over. The dog didn't even bark at her much when she walked in. It was just kind of like, oh, hey, what's up? So, you know it's a routine. When little Miss Scaredy Dog goes, oh, it's just you. Cool, cool.
Jennifer says moose and squirrel.
Moose and squirrel. So this is actually kind of how I do my commissions with people who aren't able to come to my house. Is I do them on a Zoom call or on a Facebook Live or Facebook Messenger chat. And we pour the painting together just like you and I are pouring it here tonight. If something goes terribly wrong, like it did tonight, I will do a re-pour.
Studio Dog loves Jennifer.
Yes, Studio Dog does love Jennifer.
More than me.
Yes, more than husband. Studio Dog definitely loves Jennifer more than husband. So I do have commission spots available for this month. So if any of you are out there and wondering about commissioning me for something, yes, I absolutely take commissions, and I love doing commissions with you guys like this, and I love doing monthly paintings like this with all of you. It's a lot of fun, and commissions allow me to get to know you a little bit better and you to get to know me a little bit better, and we create something fantastic.
Cindy says it's a very cool experience to paint together.
Yes, Cindy actually commissioned me at the beginning of the year with beautiful rainbow glitter sparkly filled paintings of awesomeness. So thank you for saying that, Cindy. It was awesome to spend time with you.
And that's cool. You can do it over Zoom since Cindy's not local. So
yeah,
we don't need to be local to do commissions.
Right. We actually did it over Facebook Messenger. And that way there wasn't a time limit. Forgot how big my painting was. Need more paint.
The husband asks, is it okay that the paint sits like that while you're mixing more?
Yes. It is okay that the paint sits like this while I'm mixing more. Some of this is pretty thick, so it's going to be just fine. It takes, depending on how dry it is here in Arizona in the desert, it takes 24 to 48 hours for it to really kind of dry out. So there's no problem with it sitting here for a couple minutes while I put more paint in my cup. Everybody has their own way of pouring paint in their cup. It's called stacking the cup. I do what works for me. You guys get to do what works for you.
Jennifer says, ooh, loving it.
Excellent. It's interesting how the copper turned really peachy in here up next to that purple. That is some very thick paint on there. Now it's moving. This is not going to look like a feather, guys. It's going to look like some really weird abstract worm or something. I think the painting mojo is not with me tonight. That's okay. That is okay. Because I have
Cousin Tim joined.
Cousin Tim! Welcome, welcome!
Susan says, at first I thought the strainer was going to be used as a splatter device. And then Michelle, as you were pouring the cells, said, ooh, cells.
Yes.
And now Michelle says, Grand Canyon-y looking.
Oh, fantastic.
And Molly joined.
Hi, Molly. This painting is not...
Jennifer says a cocoon.
Oh, cocoon? There you go. Painting is being weird tonight.
What a big mandala of a different color in the middle.
Oh, yeah. So this is going to be a really great background for a really big mandala.
It looks very bizarre.
It looks very bizarre in real life, too.
Bug on the windshield, Cindy says.
Right! Maybe I'll call it Ode to a Grasshopper. Okay. I know how to fix this. All right. If I can get my white open. White paint open. Husband, can you see if you can open that, please? Other side. There you go. My white paint cap seems... No, I needed the... All right. No. Okay. Oh, tonight is so weird.
Molly says, hi, I just had a second to see what you were creating. Michelle says she likes the bottom right corner.
But that's it.
Shannon says it didn't seem like he poured that much green, but it really decided to take over.
Yes. Yeah, the green does... Oh, got it! Yes, the green does tend to take over. That's why I was a little spare with putting it in.
Shannon also agrees, likes the feather look on the bottom right.
Down here? Is that your bottom right?
No, the bottom right would be
This.
No, the other corner. Closest to you on your right.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's all
Molly
going.
says she likes the bluish green color you got going.
Oh, thanks. The bluish green will come up after I do this, I promise. And if it doesn't, then I lied.
Yes, down there. So we're right.
Yes, down there. Good directions. Okay. If this doesn't work...
Wait, left. I think we mean the lower left. So. Okay, now the husband's completely confused.
Yes, the husband is always completely confused.
Not as much as the dog.
Part of your charm. At first, you don't succeed. Swipe it.
I said, this is why we don't do art together. I say it looks great, and you paint over it.
Yes, but everybody agreed with me that it didn't look great.
No, I agreed you should have scraped it. I just don't think I don't like what you're doing now. Jennifer says, if you don't succeed, eat more ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's better. I am actually jiggling the canvas. Do not adjust your TV sets.
Jennifer says it's like a blue flame through frosted glass, and Michelle says she likes this.
Oh, fantastic. See? Knew we'd get it. Third time's a charm. And it's actually a lot less blue and more kind of a teal seafoamy green mixture. It's pretty cool. All right. I think that is going to be the painting for tonight. Go around the edges here and get all the drips off the back. Some people will actually wait till the drips on the back are dry to do this and then grind them off with an angle grinder. I think that's a little overkill. But if that's what they want to do.
Molly says it's interesting the paint has its own ideas. It's a silent but loudly heard partner in this project.
It really is, yes. Yeah. I have actually said on videos before the paint's going to do what the paint's going to do, and I'm just along for the ride. Well, tonight it was one of those rides where you're on a back road and you're going way too fast and you almost miss that corner. Yeah. All right, let me hit it with the heat gun again and see if any bubbles pop up.
Looks like a badly painted fence.
Yes, it does. Chris just said it looks like a badly painted fence. That's kind of the idea.
Shannon says writing the same, the characters do whatever they're going to do. I just take notes.
Yep. Exactly, Shannon. Yeah, this is not the kind of painting that a control freak would like to do. Okay, so I think this is good, and especially with today's kind of farmhouse chic look, I think this will be a really good painting to go in a home that wants to bring that in.
Molly says it's a beach house fence.
Ooh, I like that even better.
That's
Very
a good name.
beachy. Beach house fence.
Jennifer says breathe and let it happen.
Jennifer. I will talk to you about that comment on Tuesday. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good for tonight.
Shannon says she thinks it turns out beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Shannon. All right, everybody. Let me look at my notes real quick again. I'll leave you looking at this because it's prettier than my face. So next week, I'm going to start ramping up for my Magical May event, which is at the end of the month. It'll be the 27th, 28th, and 29th. I'll have the live for Friday will be at 6 p.m. Arizona time, and Saturday and Sunday lives will be at noon. So if you want to put that on your calendar, that's the 27th, 28th, and 29th. There will be more posts about this starting on Monday, so stay tuned here in my Chaos and Order Art by Susan Holt group for more information. It is called Magical May because I thought that sounded really cute. And because a lot of people actually say that my paintings are magical, and I really love that because I want to give you the best painting that I can, and if you think they're magical, that is a super high compliment. So the event is named after your thoughts about my art, so Magical May. Next week, I'll be here again at 7 p.m. Arizona time for Zens-day Wednesday live. And we will be putting the dot design on this painting at that point. So at 2 p.m. next Wednesday, there will be a, it's not a poll, it's a question pop up with the dot design card that shows you 3 different dot designs you get to vote on, and I will use the one you guys choose. And I think that is it for me for tonight. I wish you all happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. Have a really fun time celebrating tomorrow, but don't have too much fun or you'll have to work with Revenge of the 6th. Wah, wah, wah. So that is it for me. I'm Susan Holt. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye, everybody.